Alrighty, so here's the fun part. I'm going to show you how to do your social media very quickly, right? So we're going to go to first, to do social media, you got to have a plan, right? So we can just hit save it next, but I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to hit calendar, February. So I don't have a plan yet. So what do they want to advertise for? So these are different services that it believes they offer. So you can type in new services too, but let's just go simple. We're going to say roofing, siding, gutters, right? And brand awareness. What do they want to do? They want to get bookings if they have a calendar. If they don't have a calendar, how are you going to get bookings, right? So if you have like free estimate, let's see what they have here. If I go to free estimate, sorry, it's taking a minute. So it's a form, right? So I don't want to pick get bookings. I want to say drive sales, perhaps. I would say get messages, build community. If it's a new brand, is very good. But let's do brand awareness and get message, right? That's all I'm going to say. I want to say create it. By the way, you could add promotions here. I'm not going to because I don't know if they have any promotions. Again, they'll be able to delete all this and start over. So that's not a big deal. Or they might just run with what I create. Who knows? So it's going to go and scan. Now, what it's doing, it's developing, this is February, it's going to develop a 28-day plan of strategy of each post. Each post interlocks with the next post because each post creates things. When people see your sign, they don't remember it. I know you put a lot of time. You're like, that's an amazing post. It's so awesome. It's going to hit. No, not really. It's about consistency. Boom, 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 boom. Those of you that are like, what about me creating my own content? Absolutely, 100% do it. I'm telling you to remove the middle. I'm telling you to remove the marketing stuff that you need. People watch my videos more than they look at my brand. But when they watch my videos and they're curious, they go to my brand and they see it. Now we can continue the next month. We're not going to do March right now, but we could. The plan is made. So let's go check out our plan. So I'm going to go to February. So here's our month. Here's some daily pulse stuff. I got to fix that right there. I didn't notice that. Never had that many cities in there, I guess. But anyways, what I'm going to do here is if I go to my plan overview, I can obviously generate insights about it. But here I can see my post sequences, what it's planning to do, its sequence, and then day by day, it's created a plan of how it's going to do, how it's going to create the interactivity, how it's going to make things like merge and sound proper and work together, right? So now, if I want to make this plan become alive, I can go into a day and I can here I can go ahead and do it manually and I can generate a copy and go through all the steps, which a lot of you micromanagers will love doing that. Me personally, times of the essence, I'm gonna say batch. And let me just refresh this real quick. The reason I refresh is because sometimes when I scan, I've noticed that there's an issue. So just if you guys run across it, just refresh, boom, and we're gonna say find events. Now, one of the things when you're posting, you don't want to sound like you get this guy posting you from Guadalajara. You get someone posting for you from the Philippines. They don't know your place. They don't know what's going on. They don't know if the Cubs are playing. They don't know if there's some big event in Chicago. They don't know what's going on in Ohio. I don't know what's going on in Ohio at all. But what I'm going to do is take a look at their markets. And what we're doing is we're just seeing, is there anything we want to include into our post, right? And what we do is we simply go through and it's going to kind of do its thing here. It's going to pull up some events and we're going to select what events would be relative to us. Now it's been pretty good, and this doesn't matter. I'm using a roofing company here for example, guys, but you can use anything that has a website, like any business, right? So let's let it run here, and it's taking a minute. No big deal. Go get your coffee, like I always say, and you're going to be good. In my case, my non-alcoholic beer. It's pretty good too. So bear with me here. I'm not going to pause this one because I'm just going to let it run. I'll see what happens. It's digging deep. Those cities, either they have too much going on or too little going on. Now I was looking at every event to see if there's any relative things. So I found 17 events, right? So look, these are the different events that are local, right? Beer Fest. Do we care about it? Um, Ohio Men's State Night to Shine, Valentine's Day, President's Day, Xavier Men's Basketball, right? So you can figure out what you want to keep on or off. You can decide if you want something on or off. And I'm just looking, and I don't know their teams, but if also you can add teams on the other part, and you can put custom instructions too. And I'm gonna say create all my posts, right? Well, look at this. It says batch is generating, and what it's gonna do now. This one I'm gonna show you semi real time because what I'm gonna do is let it run, and I'm gonna show you what it does and how long it takes. But this one here, I'm gonna say is about 20 minutes. So here you can see the first one's drafting over here. It just decides by itself because that's a carousel. So it's going to take longer to think about it versus photos take a little less, and it's going to move and do its thing. So I'll pause and let's see here. We got 12:01. All right, guys. And then I'll see if I can play it back. If it stops for some reason, because this is 20 minutes, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and just share the time. Yeah. So you can see here, it's already has 3 copies ready. You can see there's more lights flashing on. In a little bit, this will be all lit up like a Christmas tree, and it just takes its time. So this is when you really go get your coffee. I do want to point out while this is running, it's 12:05, that the seventh was skipped, and it's because the seventh, when I started the scan, it was 11:59 or whatever. It's past 12, so the seventh is gonna fail, but I can manually go do it if I wanted to, right? I can just go in here. Let's do that real quick. Let's go in manual. I could generate a copy. Now, if you're posting this, posting in the past isn't going to work. So it's going to go ahead and generate a copy while we're doing this. And then what we're going to do is generate an image, and then we can schedule. I'm not connected for them. Actually, this is not going to generate a copy because they're not linked. It only works in batch if you're not linked. So you have to do batch if you're not linked. Just FYI, it's got to be linked to either Bums AI, Go High Level, which we do for you. You can see the first image just popped up. It's 12:05, so it looks like it finished like the what do you call it? The actual copyrights, if you would. So if we go into one of these, like for example, if you look here, we can see it made a post for Facebook, for Instagram, for LinkedIn, for Twitter, for what is that? TikTok, for GMB, and it's going to figure out like you can make them turn them into. We have a video feature coming soon, YouTube, Threads, Blue Sky. So all these things you can connect right through our app, and it's all set up, ready to go. Right, it's ready to go, and it's saying send a message. Right, so it's very clear what it wants, and it's going to go through all the days and start building them. You can see here, ice dams don't let don't let them destroy your home. Okay, so pick that up from somewhere. Great, it's going to continue doing that. As we go through, if I don't like anything, I can regenerate what I want. So I think you guys get the idea. I'll just post a pic of the full calendar when it's done, and I'll try to grab the clock. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up, but we'll see.